Bentornati! Welcome back to the Listless Onion channel for another holiday stream. You chose to see me play Dwarf Fortress. If you don't know what it means, you should go take a look either on the channel, because there's one highlighted video there explaining this stuff, or maybe you can check the link in the description of the stream, or maybe even see that there is a playlist that hosts this stream, and the first video in that playlist is the video I'm talking about. The video that has a list of games that I am still interested in playing during this holiday period. I would say up to the 5th or 6th of January. And yeah, if you vote for a game, there's a higher chance that you will see me play it either live, or maybe at some point you can watch this at your own pace, when you so decide. I don't judge. So Dwarf Fortress, in the fortress of Muthkatakil, we are here once again to see that there is a huge problem. The scourge of all dwarven kind, which is not finding demons in the depths of the earth, but those wretched birds that are Kias. Kias descend from the sky with their filthy talons to try and snatch our shiny gold trinkets. I think I can do, what it was, U to get to list of units, and then others. And there's not one but 5 Kias on the map at this point in time. Where are they? They are up above in the sky. They're all at this level currently. Look at that. 1, 2. Well, not all at this level. There's another one a little bit more, a little bit below. Below is the word. Yeah. There is another Kia. The hellbirds. So, fortunately, the caravan guards have bolts, or are these arrows? Let me check. It's important. Silver arrows. Good choice. Silver arrows against the wretched Kias are a thing that you should definitely use. However, we dwarves, we ourselves, are unfortunately ill-prepared to face this scourge. Fiery, how are you? Thank you for joining, man. Fiery said, I remember that once some of those birds stole my 2 pickaxes at the start of the game. Yes, they do that. They are absolutely wretched. They absolutely show up to make your life miserable. And that is specifically why Dwarvenkind has invented crossbows. So, I think, first of all, we should make sure that we have all the workshops needed to respond to the threat. I don't think we have a bowery yet. Let me see. Now, these are smeltery furnaces. Then, wood furnace, carpenter's workshop. A craft dwarf's workshop is okay. What is this in here? Mechanics? Sure. Mason? Yes. And another craft dwarfs. Probably I was thinking of dedicating this one to working stone, and maybe this one to working I don't know, wood or stuff like that. But we are still a little bit far from specialized workshops, I would say. So let's start by constructing a workshop. B for building, W for workshop, and we need a bowyer's workshop. It would be B, I think. And unfortunately, I cannot place this one in here, because if I did, this would totally block our ability to walk and actually enter the workshop. But I could put it in here, for example, and make it out of... Let's start using the blocks. Diorite blocks. Blocks make for higher quality, higher value buildings, and that in turn should elicit more happy thoughts in our dwarves. So do that. After that, okay, I wonder a little bit though, now that I think about it, why all the make stuff are assigned to this shop and nothing in here. Do we have maybe something assigned in here, like work orders or labor restriction? Yes, we did. I totally forgot about this. I think maybe I want to unrestrict this for a second. I mean, what am I gonna make bolts out of? Probably either bone or metal. Metal are not made in here though. Metal will be made at the forge. So let's think for a second. How do I want my bolts constructed? What do we have for ore? I should have things like this memorized, like, right? Wait, garnierite? What do you make out of garnierite? Have we checked? Have we tried? We have a bunch of golds, but we can't make gold bolts. I'm sure we can have copper. Pretty sure. We have a little bit more variety because we recently bought a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's try real quick and smelt stuff. Smelt? Let's try smelting... Wait, what am I doing? Add smelt garnierite. Smelt a couple, maybe. And then pause. Okay, somebody's coming to do just that. They're smelting the garnierite. They did, apparently. Nickel. Garnierite makes nickel. And what can we do with nickel then? Let's see. So if we had stuff to alloy, it would show up in here. But seeing that I probably don't have any free copper, let's now smelt tetrahedrite. What are you doing now? Still smelting garnierite? It's okay, you can do that. Now for the tetrahedrite, which should give us a little bit of copper. Yes, more than a little bit of copper. Now, can I make something else? I think electrum is supposed to be gold and silver, right? How experienced are you with the game, Onion Man? Asks Fiery. Well, I shouldn't say that myself, should I? You look at me playing and judge for yourself. I will tell you this though, I haven't played in a little while. So if anything, I'm a little bit rusty, I would say. Billion. No, I don't want to do that. I wanted to look to billion, but I guess I cannot do that at the moment. So I guess copper, right? We'll let you use copper. So let's smelt a bunch more. We can make black bronze with something. I don't remember what's involved into that. Let's melt a bunch more tetrahedrite. We should have loose tetrahedrite around. If not, let's quickly check where the veins were. Tetrahedrite veins, I think, are around here. Look at that. There's a bunch of tetrahedrite I'm seeing there. However, this is also a layer that has the aquifer. So it's a little bit risky. There's a little bit of tetrahedrite in here. We might try and following the vein of tetrahedrite in here, actually. Let's do that. It doesn't seem to be encroaching in our structure anywhere, so we can do mine and then go to designating auto mining orange gems. Let's do that. Concurrently, down below, we had a mining operation starting with this very nice grid that unfortunately finds, I wanted to say almost nothing, but we actually found the garnierite like that. The garnierite, and what was this then specifically? I forgot. Galena. Galena, which I think is lead. I think, maybe. I don't know why it doesn't show up in the smeltery thingy. So we got some new metal going this way. I think we should probably explore, and by explore I mean mine stuff out a little bit more, to see if maybe we can find something else of interesting. Am I saying mine? No, I'm still in auto mining. Designate all. Exploratory tunnel. Tunnel away. Okay. Then we also started going a little bit down below. I think this is all the same layer. I'm seeing the same pattern repeating. So whatever we find upstairs, we are bound probably to find also in these other layers. Then let's look at this very quickly. Probably the same also here. Yes, there's the same metals and same minerals going around. Is this still gabbro? Yes, still gabbro, still gabbro, still gabbro. Let's actually... Okay, let's start again in here maybe. What am I doing? D, I, up, down, yes. What is the enemy you fear the most? Clowns don't count. The enemy you should fear the most in this game is the Tantrum Spiral, even though they are mostly a thing of the past. Things got a lot better since, I don't know, I should say 3 years or so? I mean, fire, if the map is exposed to fire, so for example, if you have an open volcano caldera, fire should be revered and feared. If you embark on how's it called? It's not dangerous. Is cursed biome. Basically, those kinds of biome where corpses raise up from the dead. That's really hard. But then again, everything has a counter. It's just a matter of are they called terrifying? That makes sense probably, yeah. Okay, an interesting amount of tetrahedrite. Could have been better. Let's rebuild the walls, though. Let's do this, and let's use the blocks. Okay. Okay, we have a few copper bars. At the same time, though, against Kias, I can probably use also the wooden bolts. So let's do bolt, wood. Make me a set of 10, or I should say 10 sets, because they come in sets. And then to actually start shooting, we would have to create our first military squad. Now we want to open the good old utility called, where is it? Dwarf Therapist. Here it is. There is Dwarf Fortress, Dwarf Therapist, I should say. Military, yes. So let's see. What kind of military inclinations do we have in our fortress already? We have dodgers, general fighters, armor users a little bit. This Besmar seems to have had a little bit of martial training. We have actually a couple of marks dwarves, expert. I think these are probably people that used to be hunters. I think, okay, there is also Aethel, which is a novice, but we can start using them. Besmar, Mengoran, Aethel, Rigoth Cubor, and Onul Dastot. So Besmar M, let's call him Besmar M, Aethel R, and Onul O. Let's remember them. Get back in here, let's go to military. Fiery asks, have you ever played modded, as in feature mods? You're using QL mods tools right now. I know. If so, what is your favorite mod? I haven't played modded in a long while. I probably played, I don't even remember exactly what the name of the mod was, but it was one of those that has its own launcher app, but it wasn't the very popular Masterwork Dwarf Fortress. It was a mod that basically had a little bit expanded factions, and I seem to remember that actually the only new, very new extensive piece of content was the orcs. So there was this orc faction. They were both sneaky and building destroyers, and so basically they were the true, let's say, enemy in terms of sieges, because goblin sieges, you can just close the door basically. Sure, the trolls can displace doors, but then you can have traps. You can totally foil even huge goblin sieges with just a load of traps. It's not too hard to do. We could start mass producing. What are those? The serrated discs. Especially if we had sand with which to make glass on the map, and those jam practically never, and are extremely good at dismembering. So, but orcs were actually never impacted by traps because of the sneaky tag. But yeah, I used to play that a little bit, but nothing else. Actually, now that I remember, there was this other mod that was supposed to make the fortress into a Fallout style vault. I tried that. I played that for, I don't know, 10 or 12 hours. But that was a long time ago. Anyway, military, create squad. I've seen recently, though, being played by, of course, the legend, Krug Smash. That mod that he featured. And I think it was still something a little bit like Fallout, but with mutants. I think he was playing a uplifted octopus or something like that. Okay, let's start with the archer. Sure. Archer uniform. And we want to put in this, I already forgot, of course, Besmar. Besmar and? Wait, is Besmar our cook? Our, like, main cook? He is. Oh well, it'll just have to do for now. At least we're not asking him to get a warhammer and get up close and personal. Aethel R also. Military? Yes. And then it was Ono. Not Ono. Olon. The ranger. There they are. So this would also make, I guess, our cook the chief of the military dwarves, which is okay, I guess. Most important thing, let's get to ammunition. So hunters, we don't have hunters at the moment, so actually let's remove ammunition for hunters. Why is it not? Oh, remove item, D. Okay, sure. The blockaded stops is instead our new squad. They would have 250 bolts. I won't at the moment though say only use... Well, using combat and in training, we don't have any training range anyway. But restrict material, I want you to use wood for now. Let's have 250 wooden bolts assigned to you. Then let's go look at the uniform. Your uniform says leather armor and then individual choice melee. Why? Haven't I assigned you to the archer? Okay, this one has... Oh, these are the uniforms. Scratch all that. Equip. Yes, you have individual choice ranged. However, individual choice is not good enough. Remove that. Add a weapon, which was W. Yeah, capital W. I want you to have crossbows. And by the way, it also works a lot better if you can spare the time to manually assign specific weapons to them. Then, do we have quivers? That's a really nice question, isn't it? Stocks. Enhanced view. Search for. We don't have quivers. It would be good to have quivers for them. Make leather quivers. Make, well, at least 3. Then, do we have backpacks? Another very important question. Backpacks, and also I would like to have the... What are those things to use to store liquids? Leather... whatevers. I'll find those. We don't have backpacks. Alright, we need to make all that stuff. Do we have leatherworks actually? I think this is the leatherworks, isn't it? Yes, we do. And in here we can make water skins, backpacks and quivers. So let's have our job manager, this thing, do leather, exactly, water skins, 3 of those, so quiver, water skins, and not wood but leather, backpacks. And we should have leather because we just bought a bunch of leather. We don't have shells anymore, so we get spammed with messages. So let's just remove this. How do you remove with R? Of course, stop making shell stuff. We don't have shell. Bunch more silver arrows flying around. Needs logs? Wait a second. Are we seriously? No, we're not out of logs. What do you mean? Can still make wooden bolts. Needs logs. Why would you say something like that? Looks like pretty much everything I had set up to be smoothed got smoothed. So let's have more. Let's have our rooms. All smooth stone. Which makes the dwarves really, really happy. Alright. So that can go on. We struck kimberlite. More kimberlite. So same pattern as the layers above. Nothing super new. So the Kias still interrupts. All right, we need this stuff made. Oh boy, look at all the chicks all bunched together. Now this is a thing I genuinely do not know. Is there a way to make an existing area bigger? So this is an area, right? I can remove. I don't think I can join, right? What if I started on the same square? I don't think it'll get joined. I think it will overwrite. Yeah, this is one, and this is another. So I think I will have to create another area to make this bigger. Do this. And just Well, they are still in there. That is strange. They still count as in an area. Really strange. Maybe I have to remove first though. Create a new pen. Okay. Actually, I can use the search filter, right? Filter. Check. But then is there a way to assign everything? Probably not. Oops, okay. They are reassigned. Are you guys making the stuff? Is anybody creating this? Bowyer's workshop is actually being created. So let's start making wooden crossbows. Let's make 3. Do we have a bowyer though? That's a nice question. I think we do have at least one. Yes, we have Obok. Talented bowyer. What is this guy doing? Making charcoal. Okay, wooden bolts are being queued up. Waterskin backpack and quiver, queued. But then again, do I have a leather worker? Leather working, I have only one that is currently also doing butchery and tanning, whereas we have a lot of people that can also do that. So let's actually remove that. Let's give tanning to everybody that has butchery actually. Now this guy is also doing fish cleaning. I would like to remove that. And wood cutting? No, please concentrate on leather working. Don't weave or anything like that. Limul, you are our only leather worker, our only hope. So, get to it. Ooh, we have new migrants. New migrants. Got distracted there for a second. Oh, maybe we have new talents. New talents coming in. Look at that. There we have them. What do we have? A fantastic High Master Milker. Thank you, sir, for coming and being just, you know, a general purpose farmer for what concerns me. A High Master Butcher, which in my mind is again. Actually, does it change anything if you're very skilled as a butcher? Do you get more meat? Could be. I might have a person dedicated to butchery. Maybe. Possibly. A general, very general purpose metal crafter and wood burner. But other than that, you people are okay. A competent mechanic I can have. Oh, I can like that. Okay, get situated. We'll sort you out properly in a little bit. You were struck. These are just a bunch of gems, probably. And looks like we have just tons and tons of nickel in these layers. And in here, not much. Let's try and get to another layer entirely. Actually, this is another layer already. Granite. Again, exploratory shafts. Let's see what the granite has to offer. Okay, the quivers are made. Things are proceeding. More gem, more native gold. Water skins completed. And backpacks are completed. Good. Supplies, then. Carry 2 food, carry any drink. It's okay for me. Can we change... Is 2 food the maximum? No, 3 food is the maximum. So carry 3 food. Carry water, carry any drink. Yeah, carry any drink. It's good for me. And you get all these willow bolts. And it seems some of you already have bolts. So let me try and I'll give you guys a second to go around and pick up stuff, and then I will form you in a nice and tidy formation, and we'll try and go around and hunt something. Now, are the Kias still in here? No, there is no Kias. Wait, are these guys still in here? Oh, a human pikeman. Oh, these are just visitors, then. There isn't much in terms of animals that we can try and hunt on the surface. And a problem that I think still happens with Dwarf Fortress military is that when you try and have them use an archery range for practice, they will actually not fire at the archery range if they didn't get at least a little bit of practice in beforehand after live targets. Because the thing is, probably they think I'm not good enough to fire from this distance when they are in front of the archery target, but when faced with live enemies or even just manually designated targets, they don't do that. So a good idea is to bring them around, have them fire at something, and then later on using the archery targets. I'm seeing that we have these Kia's mutilated corpses. They are not rotten. Why are they not being butchered? What if I say butcher a dead animal repeatedly? doesn't have butcherable unrotten. Well, silly me, why would the dwarves want to eat the absolutely hateful Kias? I wouldn't. Okay, so it seems like this layer just has a ton of gold. What is this? Oh, aquamarines. I thought for a second that was diamond, but actually diamonds can only be found in that mineral that we got up here in kimberlite, I think. Kimberlite and maybe another kind of thing. They are very, very rare though. Oh wait, stray baby llama has been bitten by a cave spider. Where? In here? We have cave spiders inside? Ah. So I think because we reclaimed part of this... Yeah, look at that. There's the cave spider. Okay, so small cave spiders, they just bite you. However, they do inflict some kind of... Well, it's not really a poison. They place some sort of illness on the dwarves. Now that has next to no effect most of the times, but then it can cause random fainting, if I remember correctly. And I don't think there is much we can do. Maybe we can try building traps and trying having people go around trapping. We should have our pets, actually. Pets and livestock. Don't we have a cat? I think we should have a cat, right? Yeah, we have 2 cats. So maybe the cats will, in time, take care of the cave spiders. But yeah, if you can avoid cave spiders, that would be better. It's not a great deal, but still, better not to have your dwarves all bitten by cave spiders. Okay, I'm not super happy with the metal distributions. I mean, gold is great. Gold is absolutely great, but it's not very good for the military. Okay, there is ravens. The giant bat will probably be in the caves. Yes, it will. Ravens, where are you? In the air. Oh, look at that. We have discovered another layer of caves. Very tall and very labyrinthine caves. Look at that. This is like one giant vertical maze of stalactites and stalagmites. And still a bunch of gold. Like so much gold you wouldn't imagine. And then galena and sphalerite. Actually, sphalerite is good. I think we can make bronze with sphalerite. So we have sphalerite veins in, what is this? In slate. Sphalerite veins in slate. is good news. All right, let's see if we can block off. Okay, this we need to block off. So let's start doing this. So we want to mine these two spaces, so then we can make two walls in here, and the same we want to do in here, and in here, and in here, and all the way down. Then this is ground level. And what do we have in here? This is mica. What do we have in mica? Tetrahedrite, again copper. The rest is phyllite. So I think the slate is only above. Yeah, tetrahedrite in phyllite, and this is slate, and in slate we have sphalerite, although it's a little bit of a mess in here. This vein maybe we can tap into a little bit, maybe in this area. We'll have to dance around the caves a little bit. So as the dwarves mine, let's also set up the construction. Hey, Hector Donovan, welcome. Says, hey Onion, love your gameplay choices. I enjoy the F, but I am not very good at it. I just bought Star Sector after seeing it for the first time on your channel. Really, mate, that is amazing. And also extremely good choice. Star Sector is very, very fun. And a very, very deep simulation game indeed. So welcome aboard. Dwarf Fortress, by the way, it's not really a matter of being good at it. Dwarf Fortress is just practice. It's just a million variables. And so doing what you're doing right now, so looking at other people playing, frequenting the subreddit, the forums and stuff like that, in time can really, build up your arsenal of tricks, because it's really just a big collection of tricks, techniques that you memorize and then employ, and then apart from that is a bunch of experimentation. If you enjoy looking at let's plays and streams, you will see a bunch of people trying crazy things and failing most of the time, but then you learn a bunch of useful things. So walls, we want to make this double walling here. Let's use blocks because they are easier to carry around. Then want to go down one, make another wall section, again direct blocks. And we want to replicate this. Because for now we want to be completely sealed. Okay, we need at least a little bit of exposure in order to be able to set up that order. So now we can. Wall. And here, direct blocks. Wall, too high, direct blocks, then we wait for them to open up in here, wall, alright. Would be also cool to be able to actually set up the blueprint for a wall that also extends to the vertical. dimension, that unfortunately isn't possible. As far as I know, anyway. Okay. What do we have in here? Still tetrahedrite, yes. And then, after this, we have another layer, and this is gneiss. And since we are in here... No. D and then I. To make up down stairs, and we go a little bit more deep. Deep in the bowels of the earth. So what was that again? Tetrahedrite, okay. No, I want to go get a little bit of this instead. This sphalerite. So let's see if I can gather some of this from here. And possibly without enraging the cave critters. So there should be a little bit in here. Let's look at this actually. We struck moonstone, cobaltite. These are all gems mainly. Tetrahedrite, more native gold. We are sitting on such a big pile of gold. Yeah, I'm not seeing much else in terms of ore. How are we doing for drinks? We're doing alright, it seems. Okay, there is a little bit of exposed sphalerite in here. And in a second I will be able to confirm whether we can use this to make our own bronze. Okay, so let's go back to the workshops, let's go to the smelter, and see if we can make our own. Okay, let's first order up smelting sphalerite, because if I'm correct, that should yield tin. Says needs sphalerite, because we are not bringing that up from down there. Okay, I'll tell you what. We need a little bit more... Actually, we have space down here. So why don't I convert all of this into an ore stockpile? That seems like an idea. So stockpiles will be P. And I'm thinking though, if I say this is just a huge stockpile of any metal ore, it would get filled with just gold probably. So let's have smaller sections. Let's do it like this. No. 3 by 3 doesn't divide correctly. So I want to do stone anyway. Wait. Oh, whatever. 4, 4, and 3. And again, this doesn't... Sorry guys, just being a little bit OCD. Four by 4 areas is what I wanted. Okay, now this one. Settings. No. What am I doing? Max wheelbarrows Yeah, 1. I mistyped there. Can I go to settings? No, S. Change settings. I don't know what I hit W instead of S, probably. So, stone. I don't want just any stone. I actually want absolutely almost nothing of this. What I want is metal ores. And here I want just the golden nuggets. Okay? Then, in here instead, settings, stone, turn off everything but the tetrahedrite. Yes. In here then, again, turn off everything but the sphalerite. And what else do we have? The garnierite, I think. Change setting, stone, forget everything but the garnierite. And at the same time, we want to make sure that we have enough wheelbarrows, because if we don't, people will just try and lug around the huge boulders by hand, which is not super fun. Okay, cutting all those gems is not happening. See, people trying to do this by hand. See how much time it takes? Manager, please. Yeah, we don't have more praise opals to cut. I don't know why I thought that was a thing. So remove this like this. I removed something else, didn't I? What was that? Drink? Charcoal? That was something else I just deleted. Damn it. Whatever. It was something. For sure it was something. Okay, we're good for drinks. We're good for charcoal. Have I set up a bunch of things to smelt already? Now these tin cages. Wasn't this a blue jay? Animals? Where's the blue jay? Tame blue jay, there it is. Blue jay, I'm sorry, but you're gonna be slaughtered. I can't. I can't because it's tamed. Right. So I guess I'll just release. How do I do that? How do I release an animal from a cage? Okay, I'll do it like this. Going here, and pasture, and I will assign where's the blue jay? Jay? Give me more space in here. I'm trying to search for the blue jay, but I see a blue peahen. I don't see a blue jay. Okay, this is strange, I'll admit. And also I will admit to the fact that I don't know exactly how to release a bot-tamed animal from a cage. I mean, I know I can build the cage as as a building, connect a lever to it, and release it like that. But at the same time, that seems incredibly laborious. Another thing that I can probably do is set up a zone in here for dumping, right? Garbage dump. And then I can probably go in here and say that this I want dumped. Unfortunately, that dumps the cage with the animal inside, which is not exactly what I wanted to achieve. So I want to reclaim this. What if I just get in here, dump, melt, hide? What if I melted the cage with the blue jay in? Because in the end, that's what I wanted to do. Blue jay. There's no option for releasing. Cool. Alright, whatever. Melt the cage with the blue jay in. I don't care. I will not let this stop me. Melt all the tin cages. I bought them specifically for that reason. What was this? Oh, the ashery. Alright, we wanted to make soap, didn't we? That was a thing. We need to make lye. Yeah, make a couple of buckets of lye. Why not? Needs ash. Okay, we need ash before we can make lye. Well, we have an ashery. Make up 3 units of ash. What's this guy doing? Oh, preparing raw fish. I see. Do we have any animal that we might train our crossbows on? We have crundles, but crundles are in the depths, aren't they? Yes, those are the crundles. Okay, let me take a look at this. Are we sealed off? Not completely. This is not sealed off. It was suspended. Okay, this looks better now. The tunnels go a little bit deeper now. What is this? Oh, this is just gemstone, black pyrope. And all of this is gneiss, I think. And judging by the caves, well, actually, gneiss we haven't explored much, so we don't really know what can be found in gneiss. So mining a little bit would be a good idea, probably. There, let's explore the gneiss layer. And then we wanted to see what we can do with the sphalerite, right? This is tethrite, right? Yes, the sphalerite is in here in the thingamajig. This is what, jet? No, slate. I guess we can extend a corridor, like in here, to bypass this section and go and mine a little bit around here. Let's try and do that. Let's order a mining tunnel in here. This Is this enough? Barely. Probably want a bit more. And we want to monitor that. What is this? Oh, diorite. So we encroached in a slightly different mineral in here. Which probably means that this is a different biome. So we could try and explore this actually specifically. Oh, we have animals. What are these? Badgers. Badgers. Cool. So, let's have our squad, the blockaded stops, to move in here first. Blockaded stops, gather up, roll out, become Mark's dwarves immediately. I see 2. Where's the third one? Come on, the badgers are mocking us. So let me see actually. Are you properly... Yeah, you're a little bit rusty at that, I can understand. Let me see your inventory. Okay, you don't have a leather armor because I haven't done anything like that yet. You have a copper crossbow, probably your own crossbow. You have a leather quiver. Okay. You have a leather backpack. Leather water skin. Okay. You don't seem to have any ammo. Like, at all. What about you? You have your water skin? You have one willow crossbow in your left hand. Okay, you are doing a little bit better than your companion there. Not using your quiver, I see. Now, though, to be honest, do we have a stockpile specific for weapons or ammo? What is this? This is an armor stockpile. What is this? Well, this has ammo. Right. The problem is... Oh, I see what the problem is. Yeah, I knew about this. Ammo and bins don't behave. They just don't match together. So I'll have to do something like this. I'll have to do another stockpile, specifically for ammo. Z. Let's do it, like, right in here. And we say that cannot have any bins. Don't have bins. And in here, we go into the setting and we disable ammo from here. And hopefully, this will make it a little bit easier for our guys to gather bolts. And this should be stacks. Yeah, they are stacks of 25. Okay, our guys are still stationed in here. They are actually moving in and out of their station for some reason. But now, squad, located stops. I want you to attack one of these badgers. Go, kill. Okay, all the 3 of them are moving now. Let's change target. So cancel kill, but then attack. Let's get the badger that is at the end of the queue. There you go. Somebody's firing. That's good practice. What are you firing though? Are those wooden bolts? I hope. So you have a leather quiver. No, wait, that's the backpack. You also have silver bolts. Who told you that you could use silver bolts? That is an infringement of my military schedule. Ammunition. I assigned wooden bolts to you. Oh, whatever. You dwarves. They did it. They killed this badger. So, my squad works. I don't see any remaining bolt out here. I could try and collect these silver arrows. Maybe I can get a silver bar out of that. Maybe. Alright. Having completed their assignment, they are now free. We have a possession. However, the word possessed doesn't really seem to be how do you say, a good omen. Yeah, I guess we will just have to see what this guy decides to do. He claimed a metalsmith forge. I think possession means that... Hey Pansyman, how are you doing? I think possession means they will not actually gain the legendary skill status out of this. So what do they need? They need metal bars. Okay, we have some kind of those. And just metal bars. So this will be another pretty simple artifact, I guess. If they just needed one metal bar. We are striking any kind of just gems it seems. A migrant has arrived, a single migrant. Good, come in. Who are you? A miner? Good. We enjoy having miners. On this note, let me jump back in here. Let me read again. Because we had this wave and we didn't really pay much attention to it. I'm trying to follow 2 or 3 projects at the same time, and I'm doing very poorly at actually assigning people to tasks. So it's also true that we don't have very specialized dwarves in here. So you, for example, only 1 in there. I don't want you attempting any kind of specialized crafting. So actually don't do any of that. Do furnace operating though. Then you would do wood burning, which is useful. You would dabble in clothes making, but I already have a very skilled clothier. So don't do that. But I guess I could always use people that are good at, I don't know, soaping, potash making, lye making, milling, pressing, plant gathering and processing. This brewing... do I have a good brewer? Not yet. Not really. But I have an excellent cook. So I guess you can brew. Milking, cheese making, butchery and tanning. Which to me just means animal care. What are we saying? To me just means you're a farmer, basically. Then though, I have a mechanic. Now you, yes, I want you to be mechanics and gem cutting. They're good together. It's okay. I can accept that. And actually I will free this one from being a mechanic. There's a siege engineer. I will have you also be an architect. I don't think we have many architects. This guy is an architect. And this guy. Then we have this guy in here, which is a miner, and it's okay. He can do that. Then, looking at my miners in here, am I late? Yes, I am late. The problem is, once they become legendary, they cannot become legendary in anything else, so I guess they'll just stay like that. And they will have no chance to become legendary anything else. So they are now dedicated miners. These ones, instead, for example, if I do this, well, they are still at 3 and 4, but if I come up, for example, when they are at 6 or 7, and swap them out for somebody else, I get the added benefit that people that have been miners for a while build up their strength, and they don't get locked, hopefully, into just one job. Then these guys, again, milking, butchery. I don't need another people fishing, another dwarf fishing. Farmers all around. And then the people that are actually good at sowing the fields, like this guy and this guy, I want doing nothing else, okay? Because that actually makes a difference. If you are good at sowing the fields and at gathering, I guess. Not gathering, there's a specific word for that. Yeah, they would increase the yield. So this guy doesn't have much else assigned. This guy, don't do this. Don't do brewing. We can have somebody else brew, like this guy. Actually, he's kind of good at brewing, so let's relieve him of other duties. I guess he got a promotion, since he became so good at brewing. Yes. He's also a High Master wax worker. I don't have any wax for you, friend. Okay, that seems reasonable. This is our gem cutter mechanic. This is a nobody. Share the burden. And this guy too, I guess. Yes. Alright. That looks enough. I don't think I have rooms for all of you guys. I absolutely don't have rooms for all of you. So let's start designing a place for you to sleep in. Let's see. What if I do 2x2 rooms in here, like this? which would need a corridor in here. And this can join this in here, and maybe the last one in here. I don't really need this, do I? Door, 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 door. More corridor. More rooms. And more rooms in here. And then at some point we can maybe also branch in here. And this can be another room, for example, with a door in here. And then we block it off with walls. Yeah. That's a good start. We'll have our manager supervise the creation of more doors. I think I have a lot. Let me take a look in these doors. I have a bunch of doors. I have a few beds. I think I need beds most of all. Make me 12. You struck tetrahedrite once again. Okay, tetrahedrite is always useful, so actually let me designate this to be auto-mined. But then, this tunnel I needed to get to here, to this. So, come up with a normal designation. Here-ish. So I need you to do maybe this. And then here you do up-down stairway. And this we need. Why not? Down to here. And at this level we'll just do an up staircase. Because we don't want to go below that. Sarvesh Kubub Kengig Metalcrafter has created Mirstalzeg Chasser Nulom, a copper scepter, and she claims it as a family heirloom. Huh. Isn't that something? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this scepter. Description. Mirstalzeg Shasarnulam. Velvet Tattoos, the Frightful Blame. Wow, that is an epic name. Not an epic description, probably, but an epic name. Velvet Tattoos, the Frightful Blame. This is a copper scepter, or all Craft's dwarfship is of the highest quality. The object menaces with spikes of copper. So it's just a copper scepter with spikes of copper. I guess though, when you look at it, it's so uncannily, symmetric and precise that you just go, whoa, that must be an artifact. Frightful Blame. Most importantly though, are you now? No, you're not. You're not a legendary metal crafter. Dang it. Yeah, that's because it was a possession and not a better kind of mood, of a dwarven mood. So in here we have tetrahedrite. Now we have sphalerite. I want to order people to smelt the sphalerite that I tried before, but it was probably too far for people to get. What do you mean needs sphalerite? It's right here! This is sphalerite. What do you mean needs sphalerite? Erg. I've struck a Shorl. I don't even know what that is. Amethyst, red tourmaline. Actually, I'm a little bit preoccupied by the number of... No, okay. Because usually when you open up another cavern layer, you get a bunch of those messages all at once. Okay, I need to solve this sphalerite thing. Tetrahedrite I have, and that has worked in the past. Garnierite I tried, and I can do that. Let's try and smelt galena. Needs galena. I guess galena is the only type of ore that I haven't brought up. But sphalerite is in here. Let's try again. Smelt sphalerite ore. Furnace operator cancels smelt sphalerite ore, needs sphalerite. Let's try this. Let's try and connect this. How do I do? No, I need to go to the thing in here. This, and I will set to give to a workshop. G. Give to this smeltery. Right? And this contains sphalerite. And this sphalerite is not forbidden or anything, right? Now, will you smelt the sphalerite? I think they are doing it now. Okay, look at that. The moment I connected the stockpiles, it got unlocked. So actually, let me do in this. Let me delete this temporary stockpile. And I will go in all of these stockpiles and say give to the smeltery. This, give to the smeltery, and this, give to the smeltery. This should make things a little bit easier. Did you actually do that? Oh, you made zinc. Sphalerite makes zinc, not tin. So this means now I can make brass. Yes, make brass bars, but not bronze. That is a bummer. Actually, where is the bronze option anyway? Yeah, make bronze from ore or bars. We don't have that. So we still don't have a nice option for a military medal. Did we get in here? Yes, we did, but there was nothing. Then... okay, this tetrahedrite mine is pretty good. And in here... okay, in here we got closer to the sphalerite. Oh, this is still tetrahedrite. This is favorite, but it's zinc, and I don't want zinc. I don't need zinc. We had almost, well, not almost. We had no luck in here. Well, you know what dwarves do when they don't get what they want. They dig deeper. We have drinks. Let's take a look at the kitchen. It's been a long time since I did. Drinks. A bunch of stuff that you can use to cook, so why not cook? Let's have you make fine meals. Make, I don't know, 20 fine meals. While that goes on, we are digging out a bunch of stone and other stuff. And oh, wait a second, I'm a fool. I've designated a bunch of objects to be smelted or converted into bars, I guess I should say. But the dwarves aren't doing that because I have to actually order a workshop to go on with the thing, which is melt a metal object repeatedly. Please see to that. Oh, again. Oh, right, because now I created designations. Workshop profile. Work orders. Labor restrictions. No restrictions are possible? Strange. I think I have to remove the links. Okay. Now, melt a metal object. Can you do that now? Needs designated item. Did I set this up to only accept from linked? I don't think so, right? It says general work orders are allowed to task this shop. Maximum general work order task allowed is 5. Conditions, details, new order, increase priority. What if I create one from here? Melt a metal object. Do it 5 times. Conditions? No. Will you do it? This baffles me a little bit. And we only have this problem with this smelter. Tell you what, let's remove the smelter. That might remove the problem. Of course, then we want to rebuild the smelter, of course. We have struck more tetrahedrite, more native gold. What that... Oh, we probably opened another section of the caverns, didn't we? Oh, yes, we did. That's why we struck so many things all at once. Wait, wait, wait. Wait, what is this? Cassiterite? I don't know why I'm so excited, but it's a thing that we didn't have before. And it's present in mica. Seems like there's quite a bunch around. Huh. Okay, let's... For a second. Let's remove this designation from here, from here. We have enough tetrahedrite for now. Let's make sure we seal this off. Walls. Okay, let's see. This is open space. So let's actually start by building floor tiles in here. Direct blocks are okay. Also I need... Oh, I think I need to mine... I need to mine this section here. Mine this, because then I will be able to build walls around here and around here. Yes. And I want to make sure that you guys do it, because I don't want to be exposed to the caverns. Right. Now I can build walls like this, out of direct blocks. Walls. Okay, okay. And then one will be in here as soon as we have that piece of pavement. But at the same time, let me make sure that we are not exposed. We shouldn't be. We shouldn't be. Or maybe just in here. Okay, change of plan. Suspend this, cancel this. We'll do it slightly differently. We'll make wall like this. This should seal off. Yes. If you can see the wall from above, that should be enough. And of course there will be no gap to get in from above. Okay, masons. It's your turn now. Oh, look at them go. But it's not specifically masons, actually. Anybody that can be assigned to construction will construct. Okay, we are sealed once again. Now, how do we get to the cassiterite? It was in here. Oh, actually our main shaft is in here. So we can just mine from here? Yeah, that's actually a good idea. So let's do... Come down to here, and then we will start exploring here. We'll see how much cassiterite can we find. And is there also below a little bit? Probably, maybe. And maybe also a little bit in here. Now, how deep did this go in the end? What are we in? Is this granite? Yeah, more granite. Then this is what? More gabbro. So this is like a second layer of gabbro. Then we have marble. Marble would be extremely nice if we actually had iron on the map. And quartzite. And we are stuck on the quartzite. We could try and look around in this other gabbro layer, I guess. Okay. And I'm starting to think there is a problem with our traders. Now, is the depot accessible? Yes, it is. Oh, wait a second. Those were the dwarves. I'm an idiot. I could have traded with the dwarves and I totally ignored them. And that is not good. Because when they come around next year, they'll probably have less stuff to trade. What is this? A wood furnace? It doesn't need to be here. Oh well. Ooh, the rooms are almost completed. We need to actually put in doors, for example. Let's not use masterwork doors. Actually, view, is this? Yeah, this is masterwork. So actually I want more doors made. Rock door. Then beds. No, not in there. Bed. Here. And use this. You can have this willow bed. Another willow bed. I guess we have a lot of willow logs. Hey Drunk Fist friend, how are you? How are you doing, man? Thank you for stopping by. This is Dwarf Fortress. Have you ever seen this game? Let's try and recreate that smeltery. Smelter. Let's make it out of diorite blocks. Struck native gold. Where? Okay, in this gabbro layer. Tons of gold. Absolute boatloads of gold. And no iron. What rock type is this? Granite again. Vesmarmengoron has created a masterpiece, Badger Tribe Stew. Lucky the dwarf that eats that stew. For sure. Did we get close to the what is this cassiterite? The whatchamacallit. Okay, let's do this, I guess. And let's see how much can we get by doing this. And then we'll see if maybe the cassiterite is keeping the secret of bronze. So the entirety of the vein is basically just on the walls of the caves, which I wanted to avoid. Oh, there's a little bit in here actually. Designate this. Alright, we were able to mine just a little bit of that. Let's make sure that we can bring it up. Let's actually have the cassiterite together with the sphalerite. We don't have much of any of those anyway. Off they go. Then, okay, this thing is absolutely full of bars. We may want to create more bins. Wooden bins. Make 12 more. And we still have a huge amount of wooden logs anyway. Okay, many beds have been placed in the new rooms. Let's build more doors. Okay, we have the doors in place, and with that we can start creating the bedrooms themselves and assigning them to the dwarves that need them. But I'll tell you what, I could even just leave the room unoccupied. Dwarves will take possession of free beds. They are not super efficient at that, but they will. They sure like my well room. Look at that. We have drinks, we have fish, we have meals. Dwarves are generally speaking happy. Not ecstatic, maybe, but they're doing fine. I haven't been making any new grandiose rooms or anything. Something that we should really do at some point, probably in one of these layers that we have almost excavated anyway. So much gold. So how's the cassiterite veins? I want to try and get around to this one. Okay, so this was mined out. Let's get around to this one. And I'm thinking probably all of this is cassiterite, if I'm lucky. And this is gold. And then, yeah, not much in here. Then there was the other gabbro layer. That is just gold, basically. Okay, let's mine a little bit in marble. Marble will be useful anyway to turn the iron that we can buy into actual steel. And then we have... what was this? Quartzite. And I guess we should look at what we can find in quartzite. Right. I think I need to upgrade a little bit my work order for drinks. Oh, now I remember. I probably had a work order either for doors or some other type of furniture. And that I must have deleted accidentally. So this brew drink from plant... No, wait a second. I want to go to condition or details. No, conditions. Frequency, add order. The problem is I cannot... max priority details, increase priority remove. No, I cannot. And this is stupid, by the way, that I cannot say this was an order for making 3. What if I want to make it into an order to make 30, leaving all the other conditions as they are? I can't do that. No, I cannot. So I guess I have to delete this. Let's take a look at the conditions. So the conditions was amount of drinks. And it was checked daily. So let's remove. Make a new order. Brew from plant. I want you to brew 15 times. And then conditions. Check daily again. Add an item condition. And the item will be drinks. And the type, if it's less than Let's bump it to 75. Check daily. Yes. Alright. Okay, last thing I want to check. The new smelter. Sorry about that. A sneeze came on me. Unexpected. Let's see if I can Let's see if I can melt a metal object, first of all. Don't you dare... Okay, they're doing it? Are they doing it? I think they are. Yes, they are smelting a large iron boot. They did. And that produced nothing, probably because a large iron boot doesn't smelt into a full iron bar. Don't worry though, those things get saved into the smelter itself. So let's melt all the metal objects that were designed to be smelted. One iron anvil. Store item in bin, but what is it? Iron bars. Okay. Okay, they are melting metal objects happily. Now, I think we have pigtails. Hey, Duncanstein, man! Happy to see you here. Thank you for stopping by. You had your eyes on Dwarf Fortress for ages. Absolutely, absolutely. Like all of this is part of this streams that I'm doing for the holidays. And absolutely happy New Year to you too, mate. So they are all part of a series of holiday streams. But also, if you want to look at the start of the fortress, it's actually a series that I had started early on, but then couldn't finish because I was trying to do, you know, really well produced videos. But it was extremely time consuming for me. So the original series got kind of I don't want to say abandoned, but it's in hiatus. But I am continuing the same fortress here. So if you want to see the entire, if you have the time to see the entire history of Muthkatakil, you can absolutely do that on my channel, and it would be a honor, my friend. So what I wanted to check right now is... And yeah, absolutely, if you're interested like in taking a look at, for example, how I played Dwarf Fortress, because it's a sandbox in the end. You can play whatever you want, however you want, I should say. The first episodes are much more interesting, probably. Yeah, the new version with the upgraded graphics will be a lot nicer. But let me just say though, not just for the sprites, because you know they are very good with that, you know, with that false isometric view, but it's not that that's a extremely huge leap forward compared to what you see here. The huge thing that you should wait for is the new UI. Because being able to have a menu where you can click with your mouse, I mean, that is gonna be huge, absolutely huge for a game like Dwarf Fortress. Because in here, you see me not really speeding through things, but sometimes I do this. And you are probably wondering, what the hell did you do? because I remember that J is for job, M for job manager, and then Q for adding something new to the queue. So there is kind of a mnemonic chain going on there. But if you never had a chance to memorize all of that, yeah, it's a little bit daunting. Like the learning curve is extremely steep, also because of the UI. And I don't know if I should be glad, because I know that it wasn't really the developer choice, or at least it wasn't their priority to do this Steam project. But in the end, I think it will be still for the good of the game and of the community at large, that they are being, in quotes, forced to do this. But yeah, I am waiting for that myself. What was I doing? I was going to look in the stocks to see if I have pigtails, and pigtails are used for cloth. So let's see, enhanced view, search for. I have 2 pigtails and then pigtail stuff. Strange that I don't have much. I have pigtail seeds. No problem, mate. No problem. Like, this is a game where, as I play, I distract myself constantly because I'm trying to follow like 12 projects at the same time. Like, I am trying to find metals that are suitable to make armor or weapons, and I still didn't find any. I still have in mind that I have new rooms that I'm building, but they are not complete, and there are migrants that are still without rooms, and then I'm checking for cloth. So yeah, it's just normal. You can't really manage everything in this game. This is sidetrack the game. But why can't they? Wait, is this pigtails? Yeah, pigtails are still growing. That's why. That explains things. I saw the no-clip interview with the dev, don't know if you've seen it, when he talks about the cats dying in the pumps. Man, we want to play. I think I linked that to you, buddy, somewhere in the chat or in a comment, because that is so so famous. Which by the way, I think I read that story on the forums even before it was told in that video. Like that is one of the but I mean, it's one of the most beloved stories about Dwarf Fortress development. Is not the craziest. Like, if you try and follow the Dwarf Fortress development blog, which by the way, right now it's only graphics version development, but actually, let me tell you this: like, there are some stories, especially about the bugs that they discover, that Tarn Adams discover while creating new features. They are hilarious. So, for example, at some point he was trying to code the fact that the dwarves, but also all the other people in the world, would have this ability to connect, seeing, for example, a dead body, link that to the fact that they knew that person, which seems like simple, but of course, in Dwarf Fortress, this means everybody knows their friends and family, and also they know all their body parts. And so one of the experiments that they did was getting with their hero, with their single hero, in a room, punching a random guy. Now, punching that person made one of their teeth fly away, and that tooth stayed in that room. Later on, the person that lost that tooth died somewhere else, and the developer went back in that room and found that suddenly all the people started grieving because they were looking at the tooth of the dead person. Like suddenly realizing, oh, this random tooth, oh my god, this is now a piece of my dead beloved brother or something like that. But while it was just a tooth, it was okay. But the moment that person died, then it became extremely stressful, even though they hadn't witnessed the murder or something. Just stuff like that happens absolutely constantly. Or the moment when he was working on how are they called? The necromancers. And he wanted to make so that necromancy and zombies and skeletons aren't just, a coded thing that something gets reanimated as a zombie, because that makes zombies all the same. So he had to code, okay, there's something that was once part of a living body, now all these things can be reanimated. So when he started working on that, my favorite uncle lost his favorite body part. No, exactly. It works exactly like that now. But actually, that gets disturbing only when the uncle actually dies. When it's alive, that's just a body part. So, necromancers. A necromancer fighting with a dwarf hero. The dwarf hero cuts the hand off the necromancer. The necromancer, realizing suddenly that there is a dead body part around, reanimates his hand. However, at that point in the development, the hand becomes a new living entity and starts chatting with both the dwarf and the necromancer that were fighting for their lives. So yeah, of course the bug there was not realizing, yeah, I'm a reanimated hand, so I have to behave like a zombie and not just as a new person. So yeah, stuff like that. But it's absolutely full. Like if you go back in the development blog like 3 years and start reading, you'll just tear up laughing. It's amazing. Let's check on the mines. Or let's check on metals. Are they still smelting metal objects? Yes, they are. How are we doing for actual metal bars? Okay, we have iron recovered from stuff and things. We have zinc, we have nickel. Was I able to get some of that cassiterite in here? Yes. Now, if I were to ask them, I can make bronze now. So actually cassiterite makes tin, right? Haha. Can I order to smelt some cassiterite specifically? And promote this task. P for promote. Yes. I would like to see some tin. Oh, they just melted something made of iron. Come on. Smelt that tin. Smelt that tin. Yes, tin bars. We have bronze. And with bronze, we have armor. So, mines. Yes, let's go mine all that cassiterite. Where was it? In here. You are not mining my cassiterite. So the problem is there's a bunch of cassiterite in these stalactites and stalagmites and columns of this cave. A cave I don't necessarily want to open up, because it's full of extremely scary things. And we are out of coal. But there's an automated task for that, so the dwarves should get on top of that right away. Momentarily. Not a lot of cassiterite in here, just scraps. Winter is upon us. And saving the game takes a bunch of time. A long time. You don't say a bunch of time, right? You say a bunch of things that are numerable. Am I right? It's just that I like saying a bunch. It sounds so good. Deeper, 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 deeper. Is gold? Deeper, deeper, deeper. Right, this is marble. Marbles. And unfortunately, I don't think we will find much in marble. What is that? Maybe galena. Yeah, galena. Sure, thanks, Stein. Don't worry. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one, man. Absolutely. An honor to have you here, and anytime you want. Peace! So we have more tetrahedrite in here, which makes for even more copper. And this was sphalerite, but sphalerite makes for zinc. So I guess we dig even deeper. And by the way, guys, speaking of multiple projects going on at once, our defenses in here are sorely lacking. We have a wall, but this wall doesn't have no lip, no crenellations. So basically, any type of enemy that can climb, and goblins can climb, can actually get inside, which is not great. So I guess one thing that we can do is stop in here, since it's been, what? 2 hours, 2:15, something like that. And in the next one, we will we'll try and kind of look out for everything at once, as we do. But also, we will start trying to make stone blocks, a lot of stone blocks, and turn those stone blocks into a nicer wall. Maybe also having towers, and on top of that we'll make sure to have a proper lip with crenellation protruding outside, so that nobody can actually climb on top of the wall and come in. But until then, I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Alla prossima! By the way, if you like this music, find the link to Simon Swerver. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, unfortunately. There's a link to his SoundCloud in the description. All the music that you heard was from him. Peace!